right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I am joined here by my co-host, producer, and best friend, Mr. Trent Ludzak. Now in HD, bro.
We've
now in 4K.
We've made an upgrade.
We have made, man, it's nice. It's nice. The studio is really. Is it still going to be the unnamed studio?
No, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we're getting this first episode together, but it'll happen.
Nice. And you already
join the cult.
Yeah, that should be the merch. Join the cult. Yeah. And you already know when we're on the same side of the table, it's a motherfucking guest episode, and I'm excited to have this guest back, Mr. Shamari Wilkins. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's good to have you, man. What you been up to?
Parenting, podcasting, comedy, the usual.
Damn.
I just defeated potty training, so I'm like fucking cocky.
Oh,
right now.
Nice.
So, dude.
You're on top of the parenting world right now.
Cocky as shit.
I haven't even thought
you don't have
about
to put
potty training. Holy shit, bro. Is it tough?
Oh, I mean, you got girls, so it's going to be easier. You have to teach a guy two things.
Yeah, you got to teach a guy how to stand up and do it without.
That's probably confusing.
The first go around,
like, why?
I just want to because you want him to get it just in the toilet. All right? Just get it in there, and then I'm not because like the easy way is to stand up and pee, but I don't want him just pissing on random things.
Yeah,
he has to know.
You don't want. It's too much power for him to have. It you can't. Yeah, you can't be
He's like, wait a minute, dude.
He's not ready for the responsibility of being able to make anything wet.
Yeah, yeah. So like when they're like two, you gotta just like, dude, just get it in there.
So are you doing baby toilet or are you doing step up to big toilet?
You step up to the big toilet because like eventually he got tall enough to like stand over the big toilet. And then, because the shit's always got to go in the big toilet, but you got to, like, put him on there. And it's like,
what if you didn't know that this shit has to go in the big toilet?
Somebody's just letting dry shit is happening. Like,
oh my God, dry shit is so bad.
Right.
There's a reason it's full of water.
Yeah. That is the first time you shit at like camping with no water. You're like, whoa, dude, this is crazy.
Like you have to know that other part comes out, and that's like the first step. Getting knowing that other part goes on the real toilet, and it's like big enough for them to dangle their legs off and shit. Like eventually, they gotta get. It takes a fight. Because they still have to wear pull-ups, and pull-ups are just basically big ass diapers.
Right.
It's a scam. It's just
feels like it all is.
But it's like you go through less of them.
Like diapers are so expensive for no goddamn reason.
No reason.
There's no reason for them to be that expensive. It's just your other option is to just be cleaning shitty loincloths. Like no fucking way, dude.
No, but it was the 18th century.
I mean, how are they going to afford all the commercials you see on TV for diapers if they're not expensive?
Dude, I did a joke about that one time on stage. It did not go well. I was like, diaper commercials. Are pedophiles just watching this like the Girls Gone Wild commercials?
Oh, you really swung for the tough angle on that, though.
I know, dude. Everybody was like, just staring at me. I was like, all right, well, that didn't go well.
And did you have any follow-up, or were you just hoping to get a laugh off that line?
I just was hoping to get a laugh. I was going to ride the energy, and I wrote it right off the stage. I was like, all right, Mello, come get me.
Yeah. That's an oops.
Oh, the light. No light.
Yeah.
It's like four people.
When you pretend to see the light.
Oh, dude. The worst is when you pretend to see it and get caught because everybody knows where the light's coming from. When you're like the fourth comedian.
When you're like, oh, the light. And then they look back and they don't see the host.
Like,
they see him like smoking outside the front door.
Like, please help, dude. I did a weird Girls Gone Wild pedophile joke. It did not land. I need help. Yeah, I mean, it was the premise was there, you know. Like I guess if I worked on it, but I was like, never again. That was because when you swing and miss on something like that, then people are like, "Were you talking about you?" You're like, "No, dude, I was no."
You feels like you got to be a certain kind of guy to notice that.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I swing and miss on that stuff. I'm almost desensitized to it in an open mic context.
Yeah.
I have had jokes that I'm like, these do well regularly, and then they'll like not do well in front of more people. That's a pretty hard swing and miss.
Oh yeah, if I swing and miss like a bunch of ways, like how I'll start with something fun and then I'll just say something weird, possibly something strange. I was like, I don't know where my brain was going with that. I didn't even believe I said that.
I love when you say something and it just derails your entire thing, and you're like, why? Why do I always do this?
Why did I say that?
Here's a game.
Something way nicer. Why did I say that?
Here's a game. What's the scariest opening line for a joke that you have? Like where you're like, I feel like you need to be comfortable in the room to think about doing the joke because the opening line is such a like, let's see where this goes. Like you really got to be like, I have this room locked in. Yeah.
I don't know. I got a lot of weird ones.
Yeah. Mine is, and I think both of you have heard me do this joke, is you can't jerk off to whites anymore. That's a scary joke to start.
Yeah. Because people are like, where the fuck are you going with this?
Yeah.
People don't even want to laugh yet. They're like, I don't want to be implicated in this laugh.
But if I read the room correctly, that line gets a laugh because it's so crazy. Yeah.
I have a joke where it starts like, I want to see my bully get murdered.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, that's because that's like you're like I want to see where this goes, but it feels like it's not going to move in a funny direction.
It could move. I don't know how. I gotta gauge the room because like once I get done telling the story, like I saw him get shot outside of a gas station, and I didn't call 911. I just made sure he was dead, and I sped off. Now
I just double tapped real quick.
I just wanted to see karma in action. You're like. Justified.
Yeah.
But like it sounds like I shot him sometimes. It was like, so people like, he just confessed to a murder?
Yeah.
Like, no, it wasn't me. I swear to God.
That's always good too. When you're looking at a crowd of people and you're like, wait, I think they're misinterpreting. Yeah. I don't think I'm explaining this correctly. I'm not that one.
I was pumping gas and then some guys just started shooting at the gas station and it happened to be.
This is not an admission of guilt.
This is an admission. I felt relief, actually.
You're a witness.
I'm a witness, and I did not care.
Yeah. You're like the luckiest witness where like the crime you saw, you're like, nice.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that happened to you.
Yeah, it's like seeing somebody get pulled over that was like tailgating you. Yeah. You're like trying to do the right thing, and then you see them pulled over. You just drive by like.
They like rip around you irresponsibly, like driving like a maniac and immediately get pulled out. It's like, beautiful.
That's like, see, it was like, I felt warm inside, and I still don't regret it. I don't. Yeah. It was like, this is the only time I've ever seen a crime like that and happen, and it was just like justified. And even though he was like, what's up, man? And in the gas station, I was like, fuck you.
He tried to extend an olive branch.
Yeah.
And you snapped it. You gave him the cold shoulder. He says, get away from me, bro.
And then I was like, he was like trying to sell me weed and shit. I got you, bro. You was like, man, fuck you. I don't want to buy no weed from you. You tried to fucking rob me so many goddamn times.
Damn, he stepped outside and got.
And like, yo, see, that's what you get, motherfucker. I knew I shouldn't have. Like, I don't know him.
I don't know him. Yeah. I hate when people do that though. Like come up to you somewhere and they're like loud about weed. You're like, brother, quit blowing my spot up.
Yeah.
Like I don't want anything to do with you. Like stop. People do that a lot when you smell like weed somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't even think I smell. I don't even check to see if I smell like weed. I don't fucking put on. And like when I walk somewhere and people always say, I got that loud. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm in a gas station, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
There's like fucking 6 cameras in here.
Yeah, dude, chill. I do too in my pocket.
You don't got to be so loud about it.
Yeah, dude. Chill.
I once bought weed in a McDonald's once.
Dude.
That's a crazy.
No, I had a buddy that did that. He used to serve at the McDonald's. You would go in, buy like something. You had to buy fries or something, and then you sat down, and he would fucking give it to you in the booth.
Like when I lived in D.C., like when the U Street was like the party, like everything around there was like it was a huge party. Like,
right.
The clubs are bumping. It's like where the college kids hang out. Everybody's all in one spot, right? Just like I've done comedy over there. Like everybody's like it's just like fucking crazy, and the streets are flooded. And you go inside of a McDonald's at a certain time, it's just packed with people because the clubs are letting out like at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
The clubs go extremely late in DC, so it's like a whole bunch of fucking go fucking parties going on, like fucking. like hip hop fucking.
Yeah, that's the after party.
The McDonald's is the party.
Yeah, that's the after party.
Honestly,
dude.
Jack in the Box was like that in El Paso.
I was gonna say, yeah. There's one everywhere.
Yeah.
There's like the pizza spots. They're like there's like 24-hour pizza spots.
Yeah, Whataburger in Tallahassee is going crazy, dude. I went in there and was like, this needs to be a TV show.
People are doing blow off of the tables.
Oh, the poor
You're like,
fucking employees are just, they don't get paid enough for that, dude. They're battling.
There's a dude
Sir,
in a
please.
dude in a K-hole in the booth.
Oh my God, that's the best case scenario. At least he's quiet. He's just quietly descending into hell, dude.
It's insane.
Descending in a hell through a portal in a McDonald's.
But yeah, not the only one,
bro. Just falling through a Whataburger.
Oh man,
bro, sinking into a Taco Bell.
He like put the weed in the bag.
Yeah.
Being
Did he work
consumed
there?
by Arby's.
Yeah. Oh, so he worked it, dude. Imagine the hustle that he was going. I mean, probably had that shit jumping.
It's legal to gift weed in Washington D.C., but it's illegal. They don't have dispensaries, but they have people that have like the dispensaries have weed there, but you gotta buy a T-shirt or something like that. So you'll buy a $75 T-shirt and it'll be a gift.
Yeah, they can gift you weed. I went to a pop-up in D.C. and you were like, hey, how much is that eighth? And the guy would be like, whoa, the bumper sticker is $50. And they would literally just gift you a bumper sticker. And you're like, oh, cool, I buy the bumper sticker.
No, they sell you a bumper sticker.
Yeah, and then they give you the, I mean, I was like, what? How silly is this?
This is
so stupid. What are we doing, dude?
Dude, it's so
in our nation's capital, dude. we're existing in a gray area.
You can literally smoke weed across the street from the White House, but the moment you get close to the White House, it's illegal.
It's crazy.
It's like the way they block out. It's all those federal buildings. It's illegal to smoke weed on federal property but it's in Washington D.C. It's something like state law or whatever. So you can smoke weed. You can have weed right here at the museum, but you can't smoke weed.
Well, I mean, they had to write that. They were like, hey, the people in the museum, then they got to do that. Man, we went to a place that was like online. When you look it up, it was a CBD store. And then you go in there and you're like, where's the real store? And they'd be like, back here.
Yeah.
You're just like, what are we doing, dude? Like, there was no like a verification. They're just like, dude, we're going on vibes. You seem cool.
No ID card.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then dude, it was just so dumb. I'm like, this is dumb.
I'm glad I've spent very little time in D.C.
D.C. is very straight. And like nobody
the traffic.
Actually,
Fuck the traffic.
I like went, I saw the sights. I got a ticket because it was not properly marked. Because it was like we were outside of the paid parking hours, and then they just ticketed me anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to work at the Pentagon, so like.
Oh yeah, you've
what?
Yeah,
dealt with it.
I used to work with the Pentagon.
I don't even like driving by it. When we used to work over there, fuck that.
Like,
made me nervous.
Dude, getting in and out every day was like going through a fucking airport. And like just
dude, not worth it. No. Whatever you're making, that's terrible. So you had to go through security every fucking day twice?
Yeah.
That's garbage.
Every day. My fucking fingerprint. Like,
bro.
Like,
I could get into rooms because they had to take like ID and like they would have to like badge in and then it was a weird surreal thing to know that, but like all the people that work in the Pentagon are weird as shit. It's like so many people that work there and do nothing. I don't know what the fuck their job is, man.
They're government workers. That's their job. They
just NPCs.
Dude, they were all just a bunch of NPCs because like you would go and it was like
they're bureaucrats.
Like,
they do nothing.
What do you do? It was like
they stamp
and
papers
they can't get fired.
at best. At best, they stamp
fired.
Papers.
That's crazy. I would lose my mind doing that all day.
Dude, getting lost every day was because I was at IT there, so I had to go to every fucking room every. Oh. So like, and I was they were contracted. They just sent us. They were just sending us to all the government agency buildings. Like I've even been inside the NSA, which also is a fucking maze. I don't know how anybody attempts to steal fucking shit out of there. Like you can't get out. Like it's meant to trap you there, dude. It is meant to trap you. That building is meant to,
dude.
Like, you're like it's like a
fluorescent maze.
Yeah, it's a maze, and you don't. there's parts of it because like there's tours going on, right? And I still to this day don't understand the tour guys.
Yeah, wait a minute. Who the fuck is touring the
Yeah,
NSA?
go on a
Oh, not
tour.
the NSA.
Oh, I was like, what? This is where we steal your data.
Yeah.
No. They took the Pentagon, not the FBI.
This is you taking a shit in 2004.
We just need you to get your, unlock your phone and put it next to this thing. There you go.
Oh yeah, the phone bags that fucking Dave Chappelle and like
Yonder?
uses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They've been at the fucking Pentagon. Like you want to
No,
go.
yeah.
Like you want to fucking walk. If you're walking into this room, please put your phone over here.
See, in my mind, the Pentagon is like Men in Black. You know what I'm saying? That's what
No.
I'm seeing. As soon as you walk in,
No,
it's like,
it is not. They have a Popeyes in there, dude.
Yeah.
Like what? It's not Men in Black.
They have like a Taco Bell, I think.
So it's like a
There's
mall.
It's a mall. Yeah.
Oh.
There's like a full grocery like little fucking convenience store.
You
in
can
there.
get a Gucci bag.
Yeah. There's like stores that then you go up to stuff because people want to tour it. They want to see where the 9/11
That is
happened.
crazy.
You go watch the Wicked
where
movie.
9/11 happened.
Like, they want to see where that.
They have to do that legally. Like, this is where 9/11. Why are you doing that?
Yeah. They see it. There's like fucking murals everywhere. And
This
shit.
is the 9/11 museum, brought to you by Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Don't worry,
Viva la freedom.
we got the best bathrooms in here, so feel free to go for the Taco Bell.
It's fucking weird. It's weird as shit.
That's weird to want to
every-
go to the Pentagon. That's bizarre.
Every
to me.
day it would be because they have a fucking tourist thing. It's fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird because like because I'm walking into work and I see a tour group and I'm like,
Yeah.
So what? Who operates out of the Pentagon? Like what?
Everybody.
Really?
everybody, and like a lot
all of the military and intelligence agencies.
all together,
Just in a
Everybody.
big mall.
big ass mall.
They're just chilling in a mall.
Yeah, I've driven by it and I'm just like,
There's a-
dude,
there's
I
a
want
grill.
nothing to do with this.
There's a grill in the center of it. Where like the middle of the Pentagon, there's like a fucking restaurant
Like
in
a
the
bar,
middle.
like a bar and grill
yeah.
with beer and wine.
Like a
and
TJI
liquor and
Fridays
everything.
in the middle
Like,
of
in
the
the middle of
Pentagon. Man, imagine being a waiter there. God.
Dude, going through security like
Every
I bet.
day, dude.
I bet the tips are wild though.
yo,
Probably. Maybe not
No.
though, because they're fucking assholes.
I
Maybe
mean,
not.
You're
Those
probably
people
gonna
in
get a
there
lot
are
of.
loaded. They're
You're probably gonna get a
Okay.
lot of bad tips, but then like you're gonna serve like a general.
I'm seeing
like
I'm
twice
thinking
a
it's
day.
like a country club. It's like probably good tips, but the people are just you're jumping through
Stingy,
hoops.
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
jumping
no,
through
you're
hoops
jumping
for these
through
fucking
hoops.
people.
You got to be good, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I mean you got a general, and like he's not gonna tolerate.
It's probably
a
the
low
most-
sweet tea, like, dude.
It
gotta
might
be
be
on
the
your fucking
fastest
shit.
Popeyes in the country, honestly.
It might actually
It was.
function.
It
That
was
Popeyes,
so, it
you
was so
might get your
functional.
food.
Everything in there was functional in that fucking because like there was like a Subway, a fucking
Ugh.
Jimmy John's. There was like every like they have a food court. It's like
Let's look up the Pentagon food court.
yeah, it's a food
Yeah, I'm actually This
But,
is
man, they
this
had-
is peak.
like lunchtime was the shit because they had this one spot in there. That
By the
could be-
way, I'm not.
No, please no.
This is your profile though.
That's fine.
they had like a
TripAdvisor. Let's go with that.
People yelping the Panda Express. You gotta be in a bad place. Dude,
3.5.
60 reviews on the Panda Express in the Pentagon, dude. Who are these people?
What?
the food.
Yup,
court
it's a
was
food court.
That's great. That's a great title to your review. Yep, it's a food court. Yep, it's a
What were
Panda
they
Express.
expecting? Like I was like, I feel like that crushes people's dreams so much when you walk into the Pentagon and you realize
There's no guy. Yeah, it's not the Men in Black building. You're like, oh, dude, it's a mall food court.
there's a Burger King. Like what the fuck?
Here we go. Pentagon directory.
Oh, dude.
They just see like this stone kid, like, nah, dude, I work here. What's up?
Wait, this is a Pentagon directory, and it has all these things.
Yeah, man.
Child
They-
Development Center.
Yeah, there's a child development.
That's the
center.
MK
There's
Ultra.
a, fucking.
That's where they're raising the spies.
Yeah, that's where they give your kid LSD.
Yeah, there's like
Try to activate
There's
them.
an elementary school inside. Yeah.
There's got to be a daycare for sure.
Yeah, dude. It's like, oh my god, it's such a wild place. And it was like, It's like every military building when you like walk into like the rooms, you're like, nothing special is happening here.
Yeah, no, nothing special is
Nothing
happening.
special is
There's
happening.
one room where people are making decisions.
Yeah, and it's not the room.
And it's
you're
the
in.
back
No.
booth. It's the back booth at the bar and grill. That's where they're making all the important decisions. They're ordering Tunions.
They're back there drinking Corona Ritas.
Yeah, fucking kill them.
Yeah, fucking
Wipe them out of here, dude.
Glass it.
Are you gonna eat that potato?
like
Potato bite?
You gonna
Yep,
finish
those
those
were
tater
aliens,
skins?
Yeah, dude. There's definitely loaded baked potatoes.
Totally.
There has to be in the
has to be
Pentagon.
that. Oh my god, because like there's like people smoking cigarettes everywhere inside that in that little fucking outside the court. It's
Oh,
like,
because that's where you're allowed to.
yeah, but it's fucking gigantic. It's like, and then you're walking into like these fucking super fucking Men in Black ass fucking doors that just slide open somewhere, and then you got.
I mean, they got those at Walmart.
Yeah, no, they're like metal, and you got to fucking go through, and then the fucking elevator to go. You have to rebadge in and go through the whole security just to get back to the square part you were. You have to retrace your steps.
Ugh.
So these people are walking. They look pissed off every day. Everybody there that works there is depressed.
Well, yeah, you're just like going through TSA constantly, like just to go smoke a cigarette. You're like, dude,
Yeah,
Bro.
man. It's like going through TSA just to smoke a cigarette, then going back through. Like it's
just every day.
Every
Put
day.
your laptop in there. God damn it, dude.
If I worked,
Oh,
if I
man.
worked there, I would use that to my advantage to get out of work constantly.
like your break is 30 minutes. Like, yeah, they're like, just go.
Yeah, your break
go
is 30
reset.
minutes. You take your 30-minute break, and then you go through TSA and
don't
show
even-
up late. You're
They
like,
don't
well,
count that time. They don't even. They're not tracking time. What are you? Whatever
No.
you're doing. They're just tracking my numbers. They don't even care what I'm doing in between the
And
time.
I bet nobody knew how to do shit on
we
computers.
were getting lost, dude. Some of those rooms are so disgusting. Some people, I feel like these people. I feel like they just forgot this person's there. He comes to work every day just to hang out in his fucking nasty ass room, and he just like, I'm an accountant.
Yeah, just been farting in the same seat for 30 years.
Like, you just sit there. This dude would eat like fucking cereal over his computer
whoa.
every day, and there was like cereal crumbs and shit everywhere. And he was like, "I'll clean that up for you." I'm sorry, man.
It's like the dude from Jurassic Park. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
Cleaning off his
there's
desk,
gotta be a Jurassic Park fucking office in there. There's gotta be. I didn't know what half these people did for. I didn't even know any of them did. Really, I was just like, hey man.
You ever take a peek at their history? See
No.
what they're looking up?
No, that's how you get
No.
killed for working at the Pentagon.
No.
You read the wrong thing, and you don't
Yeah.
get to live anymore now.
Yeah. You're hogtied and strangled. You're like, fuck.
I knew not to look at shit.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
That's how you end up drowning in a pond.
And by the way, Keegan, if he did, why would he tell us?
I know. Immediately
He would-
when I asked
he
him, I
would
was like, "That's a
hide-
dumb question.
He would hide that until that's like a deathbed confessional thing.
Oh, that
yeah.
would suck. I mean, imagine
I didn't know
being
about.
like,
I was so glad to talk about the aliens.
Is like you're like I learned that the mole men are real.
yeah, or just imagine
or
being
it's
like,
I met a lizard
Yeah.
person or something.
or like imagine being a chef and you walk around the corner and you see two people fucking. You're like, oh no,
Oh.
I'm cool. I'm cool, dude. I'm
No,
cool,
no,
dude.
no.
And they're like, somebody's just getting a wetsuit on. No, I'm fucking cool. I'm cool. Get the paddleboard.
You don't even have to tip me. You can.
Dude, I'll quit right now, please.
those
You're gay. It's cool. I don't care.
I'm a janitor, dog.
Dude, I've kissed a guy. I've looked at dicks in the locker room. Stop. Dragging you out to a pond. Man.
Do you think the Pentagon?
I can stand up. Nobody's going to believe it.
I feel like the Pentagon has like H.H. Holmes style body disposal, like trap doors and shit.
Dude, there's random. It's a maze. It is
Like it's just
designed
like
for
that
you
looks
not
like
to
a
escape.
laundry chute, but that's not for laundry.
It's designed for you not to escape. They know if you get lost in a corridor, you can't find.
It's like Hogwarts hallways start moving.
It feels like that, dude. Because like I swear, I took an escalator up. You can take an escalator up, but you can't take an escalator down at the same spot. Dude,
Oh, you got to go somewhere else to take it down,
yeah, it's like
dude.
they only go up from one.
I'd be afraid I'd get stuck somewhere without authorization. I couldn't get out. Just stuck in some back room somewhere.
Just
The
murdered.
doors were like fucking. Some of the doors are like vaults.
Oh,
They'll lock you in if you can't. If you tried some shit, they could manually lock.
They can just lock the
I'm
room
glad
in.
you said that. Check this out. I was thinking about this, not to derail us too much. So remember the guy that got locked in the hallway in the mall?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I just read? A Walmart got in trouble because somebody got locked in the oven, the walk-in oven. Dude, and her mom found her.
No.
Yeah, because she was gone for like an hour. Now, turns out this Walmart had been fucking cited for faulty equipment. And now nobody can figure it out. I'm like, let me find out they got cited for faulty equipment. And they're like, yeah, we fixed it. Didn't fix the door to the oven. And then I guess there's TikToks of like people showing you their work at Walmart. Like, yeah, you could absolutely get fucking locked in here.
Whoa.
She got locked in an oven. I was like, that I think is worse than locked in a hallway. I think locked in a walk-in fucking bait. Oh,
Dude. Yeah, I mean, it would be quicker than the hallway. That's
depends. What if it's only like $3.50?
I mean,
just sitting there slightly cooking.
that would take a long time to kill you.
Oh God!
How long would it take to die at 350?
Just they're toasting you, bro. Oh yeah, coming into and dying at work is the worst.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, I'm dying for fucking $12 an hour, dude. This sucks.
I used to like fucking get so paranoid because they have bathrooms.
Less than 10 minutes. Okay, so that's because here's the thing: the hallway thing that we're talking like
But whose
3
idea
days.
was a walk-in oven?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, how much bread are we cooking?
Like what?
Yeah.
What
I
is
mean-
the point of a walk? Why am I walking in here?
Without like, yeah, dude, that's. There's no way I would walk in there. I don't even like walking in a walk-in freezer. Dude.
Right. The oven, like that's the exact.
And if she was in there an hour and it only take 10 minutes, she was cooked.
Yeah, she was
Crispy.
getting crisp.
Oh, dude, the smell in there too. Oh, as soon as you open the door, little daughter casserole. Oh my God, dude.
Who left bacon in here?
Oh, that's you're right though. It would be
That's
quicker
like-
than a hallway.
Because the problem with the hallway is that like it's the end of day 2 and you're like, I don't have a lot of strength left. It seems like nobody's coming, and you just have like another day to come to terms with slowly dying. That's way worse.
And it's such a ridiculous place to die.
Yeah,
in. It's not
just
like you're in
in a
the
hallway.
jungle or
No.
the ocean. You're in a hallway where people are 10 feet on the other side.
So many doors,
Yeah.
and you just can't open any
You're
of them.
literally
That's the
dying
worst.
behind an Annie Ann's. It's like, no, dude. Might as well be in the Amazon.
Put me in an oven. Honestly, dying in a walk-in freezer would be horrific.
Dude, I saw that this one guy died in one. He got stuck, but it wasn't even that cold. Just
Over a long period, that
Yeah.
would be the worst. Because to be uncomfortably cold as
Yeah,
you
not
slowly
only-
die.
How has nobody looked for these people? Like,
dude, it's
You
not
gotta
my
throw
job.
away-
You get a lot of not my job. I'm not on bread duty.
Man, you got to throw away a lot of food after that.
Oh yeah, you gotta shut it down. I think.
you gotta. That's just dead.
Yeah.
dead girl bread. Now they're gonna drop it.
No, they probably sold it. Let's be real,
sold it.
dude.
They probably-
Walmart, they
yeah.
shipped it to another Walmart.
Like,
Why are we getting all this bread?
extra bread. Mark it down.
That's what I always assume.
We'll call it day old.
Somebody's like, dude, I got the day old bread.
It's fresher than normal for day old.
It's just got burnt hair marinated into it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, no fucking way. That sucks.
Yeah.
Dying at work sucks. That's
I
a
feel like-
shit
yeah.
fucking. That's just that sucks.
Dying at a Taco Bell would be worse.
Dying in a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I think if you die at a Taco Bell, like you automatically get like a pass, like
Yeah, you get to go to heaven.
Well, it's like what was that place, Jimmy Mac's? You know,
Jimmy-
yeah. That dude that got stabbed there. I always thought, what a shitty place to die. Like if you were bleeding out at Jimmy Mac's, you would be thinking about your entire life.
Yeah.
Like what led me to this point?
How did this happen?
Yeah, where did I go wrong?
Dying at a Jimmy Mac.
Yeah, dying in a Jimmy Mac's is tough.
Wait, I didn't know. Did somebody get stabbed there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
like
only heard about the guy that stabbed himself.
Wait.
But yeah, somebody stabbed himself. I think. On
Yeah,
street
it
or
was
something.
no. From what I heard, he was in.
He did a Hari Curry.
From what I heard, It's so much stupider than that.
You just stand up. You're like, beautiful, dude. This guy gets open mic comedy, dude. This guy gets.
That's art.
Here's the story that I've heard from two different people who were there that night, evidently, and I believe he had an out the front switchblade, right?
What?
And he was showing his friends at the back corner table.
What a fucking nerd, dude.
And he put the knife out, and he was drunk, and he was like, "Oh, how do I get this back in?" And he tried to put it in with his leg and just stabbed himself in the leg.
Oh
just
my!
put this in my artery real quick.
And apparently, the ambulance came. They stopped the show. He got in the ambulance. He left, and then they continued the show.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody's got 5 minutes.
God,
I
dude.
cannot wait to get on stage.
I would.
Jimmy Max was such a problem.
That was like that would be like you want to talk about the lowest point you could be in, in your comedy. It's like I'm still doing 5 minutes. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I need my stage time.
He stabbed himself. I don't have to feel bad about that.
Can you believe this idiot? You're just roasting him as he's getting carted out. That is cutting yourself with your own knife is embarrassing.
It's real. Yeah. I've done it too many times.
I've done it when somebody said you probably shouldn't have that knife, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm totally, I'm totally bleeding everywhere. I'm just yikes.
God. Everybody had to have a knife in the Navy for like just for
for duels,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, just
Sometimes.
Like an outsider duel. Get over here, pony boy.
For below decks
Y'all in
knife
your Navy
fights.
outfits, just
and the dress fucking uniforms.
Yeah. Little hats. Everybody's just doing like their brooms on the.
I tied my knife to the end of a broom handle. It's going to give me advantage.
You ever, the
The Navy to me just
You
bust
guys
out
are-
into musicals
yeah, you guys-
constantly. Like
you
I
guys
I see y'all just out there singing.
swabbing the deck.
You guys are West Side Story fighting?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just everybody that's watching is like, doom, doom.
Oh, I hate that uniform so much.
That is the gayest
the
uniform.
worst. It's-
That is the gayest uniform.
You're like parade or rest.
They always put on a little extra pizzazz on the word when they're wearing it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh.
The Navy's pretty zesty.
Like when they made us put those uniforms on, like who's this for?
Whose fetish is this?
Yeah.
Like,
Because the pants are so tight. Like,
Oh, yeah, we know.
the
you
pants
know
are so
that
tight.
the reason they did that, what was the origin of that
It was
outfit?
that used to be their actual work uniform in like the fucking
For who? You know what I'm saying? Some dude just standing on a
1800s or some
boat with a
shit.
heart on, just like, yeah. Swab the deck.
get it sailor.
Work that mop.
Yeah, that's it, sailor. Yeah, like that's.
Because like we dress like mechanics, like regularly. We look like mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
a fetish. It's like you
And
might as well
then-
be out there in like
You're on a-
schoolgirl outfit.
You're on a giant boat. You're working.
Yeah. And then like when like, all right, people are gonna look at us, zest it up.
Yeah.
Put
Get
this-
get
put this
sexy about it.
uncomfortable
Yeah, let
uniform.
me jump in my YMCA outfit. Village people, unite.
Let's strut around the city of girls. Like,
Bruh.
going to New York City and they're like, we like.
Well, that was your going out outfits?
we had
Yeah.
No
when
shit.
What?
When we had to show up to like these people, like to others, like when Fleet Week is what they call it. So like we go to like cities like New Orleans, Tampa, whatever, just like big cities on Boston, New York. But like when we pull in, we have to fucking put on our fucking sailor uniform.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and like it's like the
What?
most uncomfortable uniform, and it's like not all of us have to do it. It's just the people they parade outside the boat.
Yeah.
So like if you get called in that, you're gonna get everybody's pissed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so shit, I gotta fucking pull in. Fuck. So that means I have to go. I have to find that uniform, make sure it's not fucked up.
You gotta get pretty.
We've been out the sea.
Yeah. You gotta
Wait
like
a minute.
you gotta like figure out how to get the wrinkles
So
out.
y'all do
Yeah.
like a zesty parade every time you get off the boat? How
Only-
many
yeah.
people are we talking?
Because this is an aircraft carrier. They would force like 200 people to fucking stand out front, right?
Did everybody else make fun of you when you got picked?
Oh, you got.
Oh, you got dogged out? That's the worst, dude. You got to
What-
put on your
by the
little
way,
outfit.
what shoes come with
Yeah.
those? Is it like heels?
Dude, No, I swear to God, like
You just hear him walking down the boat.
Click, click.
yes, because you're in like these fucking dress shoes with the fucking like. You ever seen like Blue Streak when Martin Lawrence like, I'll put the fucking crease, I'll put this heel right in your ass. Like it's those like there's a fucking heel that's like so sharp. If I swear to God, if I it'd be like so fucking because everything's like fucking sharp and fucking. Like,
oh my God.
And then like, cause we had a regular ass uniform that we could put on that was like just normal, and like a NSU, our service uniform. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we were wearing these in. Those were our army dress uniform shoes as well.
So like, yeah, you could fucking. Cause I remember somebody got fucking hit with one.
Those were the worst shoes I've maybe ever worn.
Like somebody threw, they took off their shoe and they fucking threw it. Like, shut the
Yeah,
fuck
they
up.
George Bushed them.
And then like, I swear to God,
It cut his head.
Cut his head. It was like a deep cut, but it was like a scratch.
Yeah.
Skin.
Yeah,
and it was like, oh shit.
And anything on the head bleeds. So.
Yeah. So like, I was like, yo, you just got fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like who throws a shoe?
Bro, there's nothing more stressful in the military than the day you have to wear your dress uniform because everybody's scrutinizing how pretty you look all the time.
Like
that's the whole thing.
They fucking start
This
fucking
is
doing
bizarre,
measurements
dude.
and
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
And like start like this.
They're making sure like
you get a regular.
yeah.
top.
It's like a beauty pageant.
it is exactly a
This
beauty
is
pageant.
crazy, dude.
It's a beauty pageant, but they'll yell at you if you didn't do it perfect.
right. And
I
it's
thought
like,
y'all were always just razzing them about being in the Navy. No, this is legitimately.
Here's the thing. So the Army has that, but it's one uniform where they're really like that.
Yeah.
The Navy has like 2 or 3 uniforms
Yeah.
where they get real
Yeah.
in depth about that.
in the Army, you just wear that to get free drinks, right? You wear it out.
You wear that for like they'll do like balls where
okay. Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
you'll show up and you'll do that. You'll have like certain ceremonies they'll make you wear it. Shit like so
man.
you wear it like once
There's
a
like
year.
formals. That's crazy.
Yeah, you
we
wear it
don't
like
have to
once a
wear that
year.
To the form. We could go. We were.
Do you get to pick your dance partner or what?
No, you can bring.
Yeah,
like,
you
guys were
can you can
bringing
bring your
horse.
ship husband with.
Guys. Most people just brought horse. That was
Oh man.
Yeah.
like they brought. If you didn't have a wife or
Like, how do I say behave in Romanian?
How do I say this is my boss? Don't fuck this up in Russian.
bro, there were so many guys. I'm like, that's dead ass how it was. Because like you see a white guy like she don't speak English, do she? Like with a one white girl like she don't speak no English. Oh,
Yeah, you're like talking to her and she's just like smiling and nodding. Oh.
How nice would that be?
Or
If
somebody-
you're at a social event you don't want to be at and you just don't understand what anybody's saying, that would be great, dude. You just look at people like, yep. Awesome, dude.
I never went to any of like the formal balls in the military. I avoided all of them. I dodged every single one.
So what? It's like a sock hop? You like literally go and dance and stuff?
It's so the stories, at least in the Army, Sham, let me know if the Navy's like this. They basically you get together at usually one of like the officer club or the enlisted club, and there'll be like a dinner, and you're all very formal at dinner, and then after the dinner, everybody gets blackout drunk.
mm-hmm.
So like
that's gonna go well.
That's where you see like your brigade commander like get hammered, cuss out somebody way below him that he doesn't mean just because like he's being an asshole. Everybody sees it, and then he has to get dragged out and like Ubered home.
It's like a company
Like
Christmas party.
that's yeah,
Yes,
it's basically
exactly
that.
like that.
As soon as you see your manager drinking, you're like, oh no.
I avoided every single one of them. I never wanted to go.
I arm wrestled our officer. I was like, you're that drunk? Oh, fucking, let's go, bro. Like, oh, I forgot we're only a few years apart in age. You're only 8 years older than me. And like, I forgot you're a regular ass dude and you also played college football. You have CTE. Forgot. That's why, like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You did not, you're just glad you got the nerds. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Because, like, officers could kind of just get thrown anywhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, you got the nerds, dude. Like, you're sitting over here getting hammered. Oh, we came hammered, bro.
Yeah.
Sir.
Sir, with all due respect,
I can't
catch
believe
up.
Sir, with all due respect, you're being a pussy.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all had
Just
to wear those
bullying
little
a young
outfits.
officer.
We didn't have to wear the little outfits to that because we're not allowed to drink in those because of
Well, in the army dress uniform isn't so much little outfits as uncomfortable suits.
Oh, those are like yeah. We have like a regular just dress uniform that we.
Yeah,
it's just
so they have one that's kind of like this is the army one.
Okay, I've seen this.
These things.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad.
Don't look bad at all. It looks
No,
way
that's
cooler. Way cooler.
Is this
might
is
be because of those
one
fucking
This
commercials.
is one of the Marine
That's
ones.
the Marine one.
Oh yeah.
But the Marines have another dress uniform that's closer to the Army one, but more like green.
I didn't know there was this much fashion involved.
Dude, there
in the
is so
military.
many.
I mean, the military's high fashion, dude.
Let's see if there's a chart of all military uniforms.
What years were you in the Navy?
2000.
Yeah, dog. Check this thing out.
11 to 15. And then yeah.
Okay, that's not even
Wow.
American.
That looks like a waiter.
That is a weird one. Yeah, those are all the Army's uniforms.
That's insane that you have like
So here's the thing. Also,
10 different uniforms.
also like these are like partly the same. So like that's the same pants, same belt. This is I never saw that one.
So how are you doing this
That's
laundry?
like-
are you
like,
doing your own laundry or are you taking this to get dry cleaned?
Oh, I took
Those you have to get dry cleaned.
Right.
okay. There are these Filipino ladies that fucking
Yeah.
oh my god, they knew their shit. They would
Yeah.
like you would take them to your uniform and have them stitch it up with all the fucking insignia, like everything's perfect, and then you would fucking press it and have it come back to you fucking crispy ink, like with the even the goddamn necktie thing, like with the fucking because that also has to be super clean.
Yeah.
And like they starch it up, get it all fucking.
No,
like
the military is half fashion.
Yeah.
It really
It is. I'm
it's half
seeing that
clean,
now.
half
they would
cleaning,
yell
half fashion.
show in boot camp. Fashion show, and they're like, and it would make us get in our dress.
This is
uniforms.
all so
Yeah.
erotic.
So, right, and then they would come in their dress uniform.
And then they
too. And
they
it's
make
like,
you put your fancy suit on, and then they get like right in your face,
Oh,
and they're
man.
like looking at it.
Just
they're wearing the
oh
same thing.
man, the,
The
tension,
tension, yeah.
dude. Just you want to smooch, just right there. You just the smooches,
guys just like
oh
trying to
my
give you like
god.
Eskimo kisses in your face.
Oh, what if you did Eskimo? Did you give him a little?
that happened.
Assert
That happened.
dominance,
Oh
dude.
my
Just
God. That happened in my division in boot camp. Somebody, the dumbass, the guy they had to break.
like a horse, dude.
Like,
What a military.
They broke his psyche, dude. He was like an idiot, and he Eskimo. He was such a he got there like
Yeah.
What's up, dude? And then he was like, yes, petty officer. Like, oh my god, they broke Slater.
They
Like, he was
destroyed
that-
him.
He was that dude when he got there. Like, like,
Oh no, they broke him.
Real like Pauly Shore energy.
yeah, man.
That's what I was saying.
That's the only thing that comes from that sound.
Like, oh, dude, yeah, man. I just
Dude,
want to
he
see the
had-
ocean.
But he Eskimo kissed.
He did. He
Oh,
like this is
man.
like when we first got there, and then he was like, "I was just trying to be cool, bro."
That's honestly that's so funny though.
Yeah, that's letting the
It's
intrusive
hilarious.
thoughts. That's intrusive thoughts winning. Just giving him a Eskimo kiss. That's a good one.
Oh man, he came with long hair. He came with extremely long hair,
Oh, that's a problem.
and then he got fucking boxed up by the little Vietnamese lady who cuts hair.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows her. She's a boot camp legend for the Navy. She cause she fucking beats the fuck out of your head with that razor.
Dude, the army they did that in the army. Like if the joke I always used to make is the haircut day at the beginning of basic is free mole removal day. Because if you have any kind of like bump or anything, like people were walking out bleeding
Yes,
consistently.
consistently. I was bleeding.
Like every other person was bleeding.
Like
Yeah. I watched the documentary on Elvis, and they like made a point to fucking film Elvis getting his hair cut in the army. I was like, damn.
Yeah, and
dude.
they slammed that thing
they're
into
like
your head.
slamming onto his face. They made sure to get his sideburns. I was like, damn.
And do you know what? At least in the army, do you know what the next thing you do is after that? Immediately after that, you go get your picture taken for the ID that you will have for the rest of your military career.
yes, your very first ID, and like the lights don't work. So like I
Yep.
was, so like
Yeah. It's a nightmare all the way
just
through.
A black blob.
Sham was just eyes and teeth.
Dude, no, I couldn't smile. You can't smile.
Oh yeah, you can't smile. Yeah, so you were just eyes.
You were just an unlocked, not available character.
Just like, dude. I was like,
we haven't unlocked Sham yet, dude.
it was just eyes, and then so like the Navy is kind enough to let you get another ID.
Okay.
Once you become like a petty officer and you go up in rank, and like our IDs, like the first ID is like expires real quick anyway. So like
ours does not.
After your first 2 years, you can get another. You have to go get another ID with the real picture on it. But like those first 2 years, you have to walk around with that boot camp ID, the booter ID, and it's like you gotta retake that picture because we do it on the ship. We just retake it. They'll just like, all right, go down the like because you have to get like it's a cat. It's like don't call it a cat card, but it's a CAC. It's a common access card.
Okay. CAC cat card.
So like we use
and
that
and the amount of jokes that get made about that is really unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Like you notice neither of us have made the joke.
Yeah.
The reason is because we've gotten it out of our system.
It's like when you're on a construction site and you got to caulk something.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, nah, I'm good. I've done it.
I've done it a lot.
I had my fair share, dude. Go ahead. Just bend over and do it. I'm not going to say anything.
Joked out on that one.
Yeah. So like just putting it was how he logged into computers, how he got in anywhere. So like,
this is a good segue. We're talking about the Navy. Let's talk about the aliens.
Let's talk about it. Pull it up.
Yeah.
USS Theodore Roosevelt.
So let's give some backstory because I've never remembered to bring this up with you on. So
okay, so we were underway, and this happens. People say this all the time. They declassified the UFO clips.
Let's do the History Channel. That's a really good. That's it. That's all they've got on it. They have one paragraph.
Yeah, one paragraph. The Go Fast video. So a fighter jet saw. So like the fighter jets have been seeing this shit for like months, and like this had been happening out in the ocean. Every time something happened, every time they would come back to him, like, yo, did you see that? Did you see? Like, and like you're like, yo, they actually think they saw UFOs. And there's like this. This is from DFS. This is from the Defense Camera System on an F-18, and the DCS, like the Defense Camera System. It's like that's what records all the fucking. That's how they had those videos of them mowing down fucking funerals and shit, and weddings. Yeah, like
yeah. School buses, all the stuff you're supposed to hit. You know.
Yeah. So like this, that was the video footage, and like people were like, "Yo, what's those dots out there?" Like, have
this
you seen
is
the
really
dots?
explaining everything.
Like, have you seen the dots that move? Right.
Yeah.
So one day,
little Tic Tacs.
Here we go. There it is.
One day we were smoking. Right. I was out and smoked that because like, that's how you get a break. Right.
Yeah.
And like it's on the aft of the ship, so it's like we're all just out there in the pitch black smoking cigarettes.
Is the aft the front or the back?
The aft, it's like on the back near the.
Okay.
Like, so
I don't know boats.
Damn, I bet it's dark as shit out there.
Mm-hmm. So you can see the stars.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like me and a few other people because like it was like we were I was Bravo shift, so I worked from like 1900 to 7 a.m. So I worked the full 12 hours that night. So I was Bravo shift, and so it's skeleton crew at that point. We're like everybody's sleeping. We're the only people up working, so like we're looking out there, smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, yo, did you see that star move? Like, what do you mean? I was like, and I looked at the other guy. I was like, yo, that star's fucking moving, dude. And then it stopped, but the boat kept moving because like, we're just sailing, we're just cruising along, and it was like that fucking star looks like it's following the boat, and it's like it was like minuscule,
dude. That's so creepy.
And it's like it looks like that star because the star keeps moving, and I'm like, we look at the stars all the time. The stars stay still. Mm-hmm. We're moving around them. That star was moving with us, and I was like, because and I was like, maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm hallucinating because I've been awake too damn long.
Yeah.
Right. And then the next day, somebody else was talking about, yo, you saw that shit?
You're like, damn, it wasn't a fucking hallucination. You know, you're like, oh, no, I have to wrestle with this.
And then they took a video of it, and he's like, well, shit. Right? Is that pretty much it? And so did you see it multiple times, or did you just see it one night?
Oh, there was different instances.
Okay.
Because there's like, that was the time I saw it. Other people saw it like a year before me. And then there was the one in San Diego that people saw, and that was going across the fucking line. That was going across. Everybody was talking about it. They were
the little Tic Tac videos.
Yeah, it was like, okay, they're seeing them in California, and we're seeing them out here in Virginia.
Oh shit, that's so crazy.
And it's like they're fucking following the Navy, they're following the aircraft, and they're following the nuclear vessels. So those are two commonalities about people who fucking see the UFOs in the military on a nuclear aircraft carrier, and so either it's the aircraft or that nuke. It's all those nukes we have. So,
damn, and what a scary feeling to be just out in the middle of the darkness of the ocean and be like, fuck, something's following us.
That star's following me.
Yeah, something is following us. I can't even begin to identify.
Yeah. And it was like, it's faster than the fucking F-18, which is like going like 400 miles an hour.
Really fast.
Like,
damn, that's crazy. And that's where I think they're at, is I think they're in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, people keep asking me, because at this point I don't look into UFOs anymore, but enough people to know that historically I have, that sometimes people will ask me if I've heard about a disclosure, and that's how I find out about them. That's my main source, is that people are like, did you hear about this? Apparently they quietly announced that they know that they live in the ocean now.
Mm-hmm.
Like recently.
That's their, because
like within the last 2 weeks, I think.
That's when they started, and they started, all right, yeah, we are aware of, they're not.
That they're here.
They're here.
There's something here. And now they're acknowledging that they know they live in the ocean.
They live beneath us. And
that's fucking crazy.
I've been saying forever that the ocean is so much scarier than
space.
So much
scarier than space. Because it's here, and we know nothing about it.
It's here, and we've barely looked at it.
We've not even scratched the surface of how deep the ocean goes.
I'm so scared of the ocean.
And if you were gonna hide from us, that's exactly where you would hide, because we don't fucking go down
Bro,
there.
what kind of hell things live in the bottom of the ocean? Like deeper than we can comprehend.
Dude, like
I'm so happy that anything that lives that deep probably would die if it came up too far, because it needs the pressure.
Yeah.
And then
that's the only thing that makes me like, I can sleep at night knowing that a megalodon will never actually appear.
So whatever is, we don't know if it's intergalactic.
Yeah.
We don't know if
it might be. What if it's something that's just developed separately in the ocean far more than us?
Something probably,
like something that just evolved
separately in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good theory. You know what creeps me out more than
that's
aliens?
A scarier theory, because then they're probably going to just invade at some point. They'll just march out of the sea. And
the thing that scares me, that's always in the back of my mind, is that Project Bluebeam, of that it's all going to get faked. And that it's just a
projections
way to push,
in the sky.
It's a way to push like a one world government, because they're going to give us like one enemy, a commonality. And then they did it with the Spider-Man, with the drones and stuff. And you're like, they've slowly had this rollout of drone technology. Like, they can definitely light the sky up.
They can totally do that.
Yeah.
They could create an enemy.
Absolutely.
And then with fight together.
Yeah, they're like, we don't need rights anymore.
Yeah,
there's aliens, dude.
We got to fight the Atlanteans.
But it's like the one thing that does make me feel better is they've been so lazy lately that I don't think they could pull that off.
I don't think they're like. I think that if we ever did have a real interaction with the alien species, just comes out there, they're like, dude, we honestly don't know what the fuck's going on either, man. We just figured out how to travel. We're just lost.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get back.
We're just faster. You get fast when you work under 1 billion pounds of pressure all the time.
They're like, yeah, dude, I don't know how to get back. They told us to go to the ocean. Don't fuck with you guys because, you're violent.
Yeah, and then it's all the Anunnaki shit. You know, that starts to have a little bit more
I don't like it.
I like it. I like that shit. The Anunnaki is like, oh, that would make sense that they came here and that's who created us through genetic manipulation.
Dude, the fucking alien fucking Prometheus theory, when they just showed up.
Prometheus,
Then just throw us in the water and they're like, let's see what this turns into.
Yeah, and then I like that theory, because then it's like when we did the nuclear weapons, I think that's when they're like, whoa, we got to fucking chill these people out. You got Biden bombing Russia. You're like, they're probably
Dude,
like
what
coming
a
out.
crazy thing. It's crazy that he can do that.
That's what I said. I was like, how the fuck can you just leave office?
Like it feels like
fuck
it
you,
feels
dude.
like sore loser. Like I'm gonna burn this whole thing down now.
Yeah, that's taking your ball and going home. Dude. like taking your ball, fuck you. I'm launching long range missiles.
All right, let's end the whole thing then.
Yeah, well,
right.
if I can't play,
Well, since you guys won't fuck.
I mean, it is
Since
crazy.
you want the retard back, here you go.
And it's nuts to be like the amount of people that are so into it. Yeah. You're like, why are you so into World War III? Like, why are you pro that?
Let's see him figure this shit out, bitch.
Yeah, for sure. That's a wild move.
Make America
Because you
great
forget
again.
he's even the president right now.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he
That was
can
Kamala.
just attack somebody.
That was Kamala. That was totally Kamala. Like, and fuck y'all. Here.
I mean, angry bitch, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, we all know that's a
an angry
problem.
woman.
She
who's
went
who's
and
still in charge of the
waterboarded
country.
Joe Biden until he signed something.
Yeah, in like a melted ice cream. She's
Yeah.
fucking ice cream, you piece of shit.
What did I do? I was like, you know what you did. Shut the fuck up.
Just
got
sign
it.
the paper that ends the world real quick for me.
I mean, yeah, that was a
Oh
wow.
my
Here's
god.
and we're joining the $300 million fucking. We agreed to fight climate change. $300 billion or something.
What?
They signed this $300 billion thing with COP. What was it, the COP 29 or whatever. It's they're fighting climate change for like $300 billion. So America agreed to join in on that too. So we're giving up more money too. So
Oh, this whole thing's gonna fall down real quick.
Yeah, we're at the end. This is the
It was a fun run. But
I mean, yeah. I didn't get
guess.
to really enjoy it,
I
but
didn't
the
get to enjoy it.
Rothschilds,
No.
boy, they did.
I mean-
they had quite an experiment.
hey
going.
man, we got to do comedy. Most people never got to do comedy, you know?
Yeah.
But now it's over and the best we get is to, tell jokes in bunkers if you're that lucky.
Yeah. I mean, climate change is one of those things. It's going to be the new COVID. It's going to be the new lockdowns, which is crazy to me. I'm like, hey, before you start limiting what I can do, let's stop cruises. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is a tax on the environment like no other.
What
for
if we
no
stop
fucking
driving tanks around the Middle
reason.
East?
Yeah. What if we quit making war machines? They're
Yeah.
like, hey.
I heard that fighter jets burn a lot of fuel.
Yeah. And they're flying around on.
Yeah.
This was probably signed on a private jet.
that was definitely signed. Project.
You know what I mean? Like,
That was definitely in a fucking meeting. There's caviar there.
yeah.
Champagne.
Either that or they're in the back booth at the bar and grill at the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Signing.
Sipping those
jalapeno
Corona
poppers.
Ritas.
Yeah.
Bro, there's like a coffee martini stain on the corner of the paper.
I mean, 300 billion is like a number I can't even fathom.
It was like, where do you even make that number up at? Like, how do you even
They're just making up numbers, man. It's all fake.
$300 billion?
It's all pretend.
Yeah, that's not a real number.
No, all the numbers are pretend.
Yeah, I love when people try to act like they understand it. You're like, that's not.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even vote for that. I don't even know where
No, there's no voting for that. It's just
that was on the ballot.
no.
No.
They just decided arbitrarily because they're mad. Because they lost.
Yeah. We're gonna bomb Russia and we're gonna take $300 billion out of America.
Yeah, that's a laundering thing. They're like, we got to wash this fucking money. We're about to get kicked the fuck out, dude. It's about to be. I mean,
Wait, what is like? Hey Trump, how's your fucking friend now? Putin, like, tell Putin to
Yeah.
suck my dick on the way out.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, they're like we're gonna try and make this so that Trump can't stop it. It seems like.
like they postponed
Yeah.
his like hearing indefinitely. He's no longer a convicted felon.
yeah, it's crazy the way all that works. It's not real. None of it's real.
It's all yeah.
It's all. I mean, dude, we have a WWE personality who's getting appointed. Like that's two people that are going to run this country that have been fucking like Stone Cold stunned. You know what I'm saying? That's two people.
Yeah, Linda McMahon has.
That's
been
the
Stone
key to
Cold
success now.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, dude.
They're bringing Linda McMahon in as education. What does she know about education?
Wait, what? They're
Yes.
bringing a McMahon in?
Yes. His wife is going to be like in charge of education, dude.
Education.
That's Trump and one of the
Education?
McMahons. They've both been on Raw as War. And they're going to be running the country, dude. This is not real. On both sides. Cardi B shaking her ass at the fucking... I mean, what are we
doing?
What have we become? And I think that people from other countries are watching this like, this can't be fucking real.
What happened to them?
Oh my god!
Somewhere the impractical jokers are like, now hire Miss McMahon. Oh my god, he's doing it.
I thought we were gonna get a strike on him with that one.
Oh, dude, it's just our country is an impractical jokers episode.
Our country is in disarray, and
On both sides. It's like, I'm not politically affiliated. I'm on both sides is absolutely ridiculous. We're not really. I mean, Matt Gaetz was on Cameo.
Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, I was like, why don't we pay for him to maybe apologize for some of the things he's done?
Oh my god.
Well,
Hey, he's on Cameo. Like, that's fucking, what a dystopian fucking.
Did you hear the new Tim Dillon?
I haven't watched it yet.
You're gonna like it.
I just saw that he was on there and I was like, what a weird time we live in.
Wait, Matt Gaetz is on Tim Dillon?
No, Tim Dillon discussed the Matt Gaetz being on Cameo situation.
When I read that, I was like, what the fuck, dude? And you can pay him $500 just for
Yeah.
Cameo is sad.
They hired a Fox and Friends person to control the military. This this guy was like in the Army National Guard as an officer for 11 years. Now he's in charge of the military, and like the person
Fuck it, put Mr. Beast in charge of some food.
Yeah.
Hey, kids can't eat lunch for free, Mr. Beast. The kids can eat content.
How is that guy even famous? I still don't know what he is.
I don't either.
As I understand it, he basically set up a pretty smart scheme on YouTube where he was putting tons of money that he got from YouTube. So he made money on YouTube, and then he started spending it, and he made a bunch of videos where he was like giving people cars and giving people like an absurd shit,
Right?
and making content that makes way more than he gave away.
People don't like that.
No, people love it.
Okay.
People love. I just don't know.
He's giving he basically gives crazy amounts of money away to people for silly games that make videos that make more money than he gave the people.
I mean, that's a pretty good business.
It's a good scheme. I mean,
not bad.
You gotta, on some level, you kind of have to respect that Mr. Beast has figured out a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see kids with
I keep waiting on him to follow. I keep waiting on the Nickelodeon doc of Mr.
man.
Beast. Like, I was trapped in his basement for 10 years.
Well, one of his guys got popped. One of his bros, like talking to, I think, an underage girl, if I remember correctly.
I mean, dude.
What do you expect from the Beastables?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, yeah.
He's making candy bars.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of like the Warped Tour. You're like, yeah, I mean, this was hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
Having a concert for 14-year-old girls wasn't that great.
It was not that one.
My bad.
That guy might have had weird intentions, it turns out.
Those guys had really bad intentions.
The worst of intentions.
They Monster Energy drink and bands mixed together, plus 14-year-old girls and like 32-year-old fucking punk rock guys.
Yeah.
Just dudes singing about being teenagers.
Yeah. Not great. I mean,
we should start a pop punk band.
I mean, dude, just they seem to all be pedophiles though. They all everything.
There's so many. I mean, there's so many. Why?
What is happening?
Everybody.
What is the correlation?
All the rich people are pedophiles, and it's starting.
Because I think that's the only people. Like, you can't be a poor pedophile.
No, you can't.
Not successful. Yeah, like
you
not
can.
to the.
They're
you ever
prison.
watch To Catch a Predator?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
they're
get caught.
in prison. I feel like
They've
to
been
successfully have like a ring, I think these people have to have power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, man.
What do you mean? What does that have to do with?
I think that when it gets offered,
they're in cloaks, man. They're in these fucking cloaks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're in these fucking masks.
when it gets offered consequence free, I think more people are willing to take it than anybody is happy to admit.
Jared from Subway in a cult.
What a monster he was.
Yeah.
He was fucking
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
Jared from Subway, and then
That's what I'm saying. There's something I don't trust about Mr. Beast. You know,
Yeah.
he's got some Jared from Subway vibes.
His smile creeps me out.
But if
and it's
he-
like that's the only. Cause every time I see him, it's that weird smile, like there's no life behind it, and I'm like, this guy's got some dark shit.
Yeah,
going on.
he's beating up homeless people. You know what I'm saying? That Mr. Robot, he's putting
eating
on.
human flesh or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they keep if you want to keep this train coming in, beast.
Yeah. He's paying homeless people to beat him to death. He's like, I'll give you 3,000.
I want to eat you.
Please stop, Mr. Beast. He's like paying some driver. You didn't see anything. Guy's like, Jesus Christ.
Like Mr. Beast.
I'll give you a Lamborghini if you don't tell anybody.
Like
we'll make a video about it.
Name alone, Mr. Beast, and he doesn't look like a beast of a person. That's already just some dark.
I mean, how many times was P. Diddy on Ellen? You know, like nobody had any idea. Like, because I see a video every fucking day of some creepy video of him on Ellen where I was just like, what the fuck is going on with Ellen?
The thing that for me, I'm like, everybody knew about P. Diddy is his role in Get Him to the Greek.
Boy, did I watch that recently.
When
Yikes.
that role really, it's like everybody knew. They wrote a joke about it in a movie that's how he is.
Sergio.
That was like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. P. Diddy is a party monster.
Yeah, I think everybody was just implicated. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody could
Jeffries
say anything.
Were real.
Yeah, that's the Tusi. That's a Jeffrey. Everybody just
He likes pink cocaine.
Yeah, which just
it's like it's ecstasy and like coke mix, right?
It was ecstasy, coke, sometimes LSD. It was just a big mix. It seemed like a gumbo of drugs.
A bit of everything.
Yeah, like a little
Jeffrey.
That's what a Jeffrey is. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about scientists here. These guys are in like some Colombian crack kitchen.
It's mind blowing because I thought that character was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
I say his biggest loser time all the time. His biggest loser time is Daddy's favorite show. It's Daddy's favorite show.
Yeah. Oh, dude. The
Now
whole
it's like
time.
Diddy was literally out here.
Yeah.
The whole time. There was people that watched that movie.
And they laughed at it, but it hurt a little bit to laugh.
Yeah, there was somebody watching it with their family, just like
they were like, I have been chased by P. Diddy down a hotel hallway before. This is really hitting
turn it
home.
off, god damn it. Every time it's like more money, more turn it off. You know not to play that around Dad. You know Dad hates Amazing Pop Daddy.
God, they even put the fuzzy wall in. The fuzzy wall is like a P. Diddy party thing.
Yeah.
It was like, wait, you know what he did to me?
All right, I think we did it.
We did the thing.
All right, we did it.
Fucking yeah, we did.
You got anything to promote? Are we good?
Just listen to no bullshit on all streaming platforms. It's everywhere you can stream it. I will be around in the city of Atlanta doing comedy and whatnot. And if you see me as your Amazon driver, say what's up, because I will be stealing your packages. Kidding. Not really.